He was not the first person that brought me in. I can assure you that.
Well, at least we know it was a man. So you told Anderson Cooper that when you talked to Russian Ambassador Kislyak around the time of the Republican convention, in that group where there was a bunch of ambassadors and a bunch of people affiliated with the Trump campaign, you said you talked to him for fewer than 10 seconds. Okay, I get that. When you went to Russia last summer, did you ever talk to any Russian about the Trump campaign or about the Clinton campaign or about the 2016 election in general?
No Russian official. I was speaking at a university, and I spoke with many scholars and students and parents that were at the graduation celebrating their kids' achievements. Other than that, nothing.
But I didn't ask Russian official. I just asked any Russian because obviously Russians, as you know, in Russia, people are affiliated with private industry, but they also do work with the government, et cetera. Sure. But you did not talk to any Russian at all other than students and parents and scholars about the presidential election?
I met a few business people, but no negotiations about anything in terms of anything related to the campaign whatsoever.
Well, I'm not talking about negotiations, but as long as you bring it up, I mean, have you ever conveyed to anyone in Russia that you think President Trump might have been more willing to get rid of the sanctions that were imposed against Russia after they invaded and seized Crimea, which I know are sanctions that you oppose and think are ineffective? Did you ever talk with anyone there about maybe President Trump, if he were elected, then candidate Trump, would be willing to get rid of the sanctions?
Never any direct conversation such as that. I mean, it's...
What do you mean direct conversation? I don't know what that means, direct conversation.
Well, I'm just saying, no, that was never said, no.
You never said that to anybody that you think that if Donald Trump won, he might be willing to get rid of the sanctions against Russia?
No.
One of the matters the FBI is investigating, as you know, is whether any advisor to the Trump campaign